Is jailbreaking your iPhone still a thing in 2023? I feel like most of the people that were jailbreaking their iPhones just moved to Android. The ones that stayed on iOS kept doing it until Apple finally added features long overdue. Jailbreaking is dead. There hasn't been a new one in years. To do any sort of jailbreaking, you'd need to be on an outdated device on an outdated iOS version. I believe the latest you can do is iOS 15 with an iPhone 12, both of which are from years ago. You used to be able to wait a few months for a jailbreak, but it's now been years with almost zero progress. Developers are also leaving the JB scene like crazy. There's no benefit for them anymore. Don't trust Google searches. Anything claiming to be able to jailbreak the most recent iOS is a scam. Look through trusted sources, like r/jailbreak. That's how my friends used to make money. It sure was a fascinating time. But to answer your question, I have yet to see anyone jailbreak their phone. If I remember correctly, the biggest reason I jailbroke my phone was because iOS was very limited at the time and Apple was very strict on their system compared to Android. But now iOS has pretty much implemented everything that was asked of them. There really isn't any real reason to do so. Nope. Apple cracked down hard on their security and hired on some of the best jailbreak developers. There hasn't been any real jailbreak progress for a new iOS version ever since iOS 15 dropped. Pretty much. Most people in the community consider jailbreaking to be pretty much dead by now. The whole point, or at least a big reason, was fully customizing your phone. Now modern iPhones have wallpapers and themes and also widgets. The whole point of jailbreaking is growing more pointless as well. Apple security is getting better and better. I remember when you could get apps for free with jailbreak. That's how I was able to beat GTA Chinatown Wars on iPod Touch. Then they put a stop to free apps, but I still had my second-gen iPod Touch JB'd until one day I forgot my password and I had to delete everything. I never wanted that to happen again, so I never did it again. I did a presentation for English class in 8th grade. I'm 28 now, on how to jailbreak iPod Touches. My teacher took the presentation home and her husband jailbroke his iPod. It's hilarious the lengths people would go just to avoid getting a Galaxy lol. Jailbreak is basically just to sideload apps now, right? I feel like all the mods I had before are now just built-in features. I stopped when I realized most Androids give you that freedom of customization. Samsung phones have come a long way in terms of on-par technology with Apple devices. Only for the cool kids. This brought back memories, but I don't think people still do that lol. Yeah, but it's like super duper outdated. Pretty sure that stopped in like 2018. It definitely less popular, but it's not dead. Last one being iOS 15.4.1. Next chatter is about 16.2. Most people tend to update because they either don't think twice or the stock feature catch up. Too afraid to ask about jailbreaking? There's a subreddit? IDK, but I switched to Samsung back in like 2013 and was never concerned about jailbreaking ever again. I don't think anyone jailbreaks newer phones, but they do jailbreak Fire Sticks. I used to jailbreak my iPhone 6s until I realized the moment I jailbroke my device the next moment I was looking for routes to bypass the jailbreak detection of my banking apps. That's all I used to do in my last jailbreaking days. Lol. Lol IDK. Why people didn't just use Android? Just get an Android. They aren't weird like iPhones. and just allow you do whatever. Wanna swap out the whole operating system? No worries. That's just an option. Wanna download cracked apps? Nothing will stop you.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.